What is going on, my beautiful people, man? We're back with another video. I want to do something different. I know I'm always doing like videos where we react to up and coming releases, but I want to check out Elliot Page, man, because I do watch this dude. I'm not subscribed, I'm not subscribed to any sneaker content creators because at the end of the day, it's competition. Yeah, we're all doing the same thing. There's room for everybody to, create sneaker content, but I'm not going to subscribe to competition. But I do enjoy his content, man. I love his energy. He's a good dude, gives off really good vibes, and he also has a brother. It's funny. I forget the name of his brother's channel, but I came across, I was like, why does this dude seem so familiar? Like him and his brother, they really do look alike, man. They really do favor each other. And his brother channel does very good as well. So let's kind of talk. Let's see what he's talking about releases. We're gonna say I'm gonna say what I like and what I may go after, and then we'll go for there. Maybe we'll even skip through so this video is not too long. Please hit the like button as always. Subscribe if you're new here, and comment down below, man. Shout out to OG Kicks. Shout out to Rafael Colon. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Antonio. Shout out to CB1234. And there's some more, man. I got to start writing down names because there's some people that I've been seeing consistently and I forget the name of their channel, man. But shout out to you if I forgot you. I'm so sorry. I'll get you on the next video.
Today I'm going to get you ready for the month ahead. That's right. We're going over every single sneaker.
I'm ready to comment already on some stuff I see, but I'm going to wait.
Dropping in December. Now I'm also going to give you some release reminders for drops that are right around the corner, but we only have a few days left of this month, so let's get prepped because December is stacked. First up, we got a Supreme release which is happening on November the 28th. Now, notably for shoes, they're going to be dropping these crazy things. It's a triple pack on a Doc.
I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm so good on Supreme. Like I'm so, when I tell you I'm so good, I'm good on Supreme. I don't want anything else Supreme, no shoes, no t-shirt, no hat, no clothing. I'm good. I'm good on Supreme.
Martin's collaboration on the 1461 3-eye shoe.
And if you say why, guys, I'm going to tell you why. Just because I have more discernment. Now I know literally all these brands, no matter what brand you purchase, there's definitely some type of demonic energy behind them. The people that own these brands, they're devil worshippers. They do a lot of witchcraft and worshiping a lot of deities. I get it. I get it. But like my girlfriend, my lady she brought up a good point. She goes, if you literally alienate yourself from things, you're not going to have no fun. You're not going to be able to enjoy anything. So, only thing I can enjoy and I pray over is Nike and Jordan shoes. But besides that, man, I'm not giving too much energy to any of this stuff and bringing this stuff into my household. A lot of stuff nowadays, like the Hellstar, the Godspeed, it's just blatant blasphemy. It's blatant. And this right here, Supreme, a lot of stuff they've been doing lately is just blatant blasphemy, man. So I'm good.
Which has a ghost or skull face on it. Now, notably this week, Supreme is not dropping tomorrow, but they're actually dropping on Friday, like I said, the 28th. And in terms of clothing and different Supreme releases, this is everything that...
Bro, at the end of the day, the president is just a puppet. We already know. Well, I can't say we because some people are naive, but two wings of the same bird, left and right, demo, Republican, they're each a wing for the bird. They complete the bird. All right, guys, so stop. Stop this. Oh, I'm a favor more Democrats. Oh, more stop it. Look at the hoodie, man. F the president. Why would Supreme even come out with something like that, man? Like, seriously. Seriously. And then the Christmas tree, God tells us not. God tells us not to put a Christmas tree. He says to not put a Christmas tree in your home and decorate it with lights and all that stuff. So I've never had a Christmas tree in my home, and I can't say home, like coming up, my mom obviously had one, but in my home that I've owned for 7 years now, I've never had a Christmas tree, and I never will put one up.
Should be dropping. Cool jersey, cool hoodie, but I think the Doc Martens are the one that most people are on.
And just in general, let's say I was still considering to purchase Supreme out. A lot of this stuff is hot garbage. It really is. I'm just looking at it. It's not good, man. Supreme has really fallen off. Yeah, there are some collabs they do. Like I believe there was a Timberland collab that they either recently did or they're coming out with. I think it's already came and went. There's some decent brands that they collab with that's good, but a lot of this stuff, mainly Supreme, is dead, man. It really is.
After, I'm not entirely sure. You guys let me know down in the comment section, but plenty to look out for. Honestly, I actually don't mind these Doc Martens. I think they're kind of cool. The biggest release for this week has to be the Black Cat 4s. Obviously, we know that they're going to be dropping on Black Friday, which again is November.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's do a part 2 talking about these Black Cat 4s. So I appreciate everybody that commented on my video yesterday. I got one comment in particular that said, "Oh, what do you mean? It's for online." Early online. That's not early access. Early access means you're supposed to receive the sneaker before the general release date. The sneakers come out Friday. If I'm getting early access and I'm supposed to get the shoes online shipped to me, I'm gonna receive them after the release date. The whole point of early is early, so I don't have to get up early in the morning on the release date and purchase a shoe early, so I can bring it to the channel and review it early, an actual retail sneaker with the receipt and show you guys. So just cut the crap. Sticking to my guns. Friday, I will not be going after the shoe, especially for no 220 before taxes and everything like that. I seen Jason G Kicks did a comparison. He compared the 2020 to this one. The 2020, the black looks a lot better. The shape obviously on this is better, but the actual color, as far as the black goes, I prefer the 2020. So, you know, I'm not too hyped about these. Easy pass for me right now for these. This is an easy pass. I'd rather, honestly, if I do decide later on to get them, go and get the 2020 pair. That's just me.
The 28th. Now, in terms of how hard these things are going to be to get, they did at least 2 different shock drops, or one of them was exclusive access. The next one was a shock drop here in the EU and the UK. And they sat around for a little while, so I'm not going to say this is an easy drop and then you miss out. But what I will say is that there should be plenty of pairs to go around. So if you want them, you could get them. A day before that, though, on the 27th, we're getting the Division Street Nike Air Force One Duck or Egg.
Pass. Like I said, man, I'm done with Air Force Ones, man. I don't need or want any more Air Force Ones, especially nothing like this that is kind of like an Easter thing. And Easter is super demonic. You know, the whole thing of Easter, you got to remember, these holidays are pagan holidays, man. So as far as Easter goes, the tradition of Easter and the pagan god deity, people were supposed to sacrifice their babies to this god and he would eat them. You know, so sick.
Obviously a GOAT app exclusive, which if you partake in the Black Friday thing, then you can enter for this. So yeah, just have a look on the GOAT app. Their Black Friday thing is actually pretty decent.
And let me just say this. I know it's a sneaker channel, but let me just say why I'm against all this, like all these deities and all this weird stuff and these pagan holidays, because when it comes to God, there's only one God, Jesus Christ, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the Trinity. When you start going and if you say, oh, we should be worshiping Jesus Christ, we should be worshiping our ancestors. You know how many different ancestors and different deities and gods you would have to worship? You would forget. You would forget a few. Even Greek mythology with all these Greek gods, like Nike, the Greek goddess of victory, and Hercules and Hermes. Like, you know, the actual clothing brand Hermes is after the Greek god Hermes. Like all these different deities. God only wants you to worship him. There's only one. You don't have to pray to all these different gods, do all these weird rituals. That's my thing that I want you guys to really understand.
And they're doing quite a few different like free shoes if you enter in. They did Travis Scott fragments.
And then with Christmas coming up, oh, bring your kids to sit on Santa Claus's lap and tell him what you want for Christmas. Why? He's not going to get it. He is not coming down your chimney, eating milk and cookies. Like, come on, man. Stop this crap. Your parents are the ones that are out there buying your gifts with their hard-earned money. Why we still have Santa Claus? Why is he still a thing? Why?
Other day, so it's worth having a look, and definitely for these things as well. The Zellerfeld and Nike collaboration on the Air Max 95,000 is going to be dropping on November the 28th. That is
garbage. Hot garbage.
But also a Zellerfeld raffle is live right now.
No. Told you we gonna skim through, guys. These are hot garbage. These are hot garbage too. They need to put the Jordan 11 in the vote. They starting to treat the Jordan 11 like the Jordan 1. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's be real. Obviously, Gammas are dope. Looking forward to those. He probably gonna talk about those in this video. But that whole city pack they did, trash. Every single colorway. This is trash. You guys are ruining the Jordan 11. And MJ said the Jordan 11 is his favorite model. Why are you guys doing this? Leave it alone. You guys are destroying it. This is hot garbage.
I feel like they left one of the most detailed Jordan 11s for this holiday season exclusively to China. Now, it might not be everybody's favorite colorway, but the details on here are pretty incredible. Like,
care about no details, man. What is this?
The way I like the material.
These are clean. I like the materials. I like the jump man they have on the toe box. But pass at retail. Pass. I would grab these when they go on sale. Definitely not paying $180, $190 for these. Nope. And I guarantee you they will go on sale. They will sit.
Real swaps and the details, like this little mini jump man that you get over.
I wouldn't mind buying these for $120. And if I can't get it for $120, I don't need them. If you say, oh, that's you being cheap, no. The reimagined Royal ones are for like $120 right now. Are they not? The rare Air Jordan 1 that a lot of people like, those are super low. You could probably get for like $120. Are they not? Come on now. Stop it.
Here on the toe box. Holiday release or theme.
Oh, nah, we definitely not doing this.
A pair of Nike Dunks. Be on the lookout for these if you're interested. Otherwise, let's keep it moving. December the 4th. I feel like we've got a pair of.
Let me just talk about something as far as these Krampuses go.
As well.
And this is the game that they play with these pagan holidays, man. They try to make it seem like Santa Claus is good and Krampus is bad. Man, they both are bad. They both are bad. They both are bad, man. So it's just bull junk. It really is. But I guarantee these are going to sit. There are obviously going to be some weirdos that go ahead and buy the shoe. But for most part, these are going to be heavy sitters. They're going to go on sale. As far as Nike SBs don't usually go on sale like on Nike, I don't believe, or anything like that. I haven't really seen too much. But I know they will go on sale in the aftermarket for sure, for sure.
I think this is actually a really cool holiday release or theme for a pair of Nike Dunks. Be on the lookout for these if you're interested. Otherwise, let's keep it moving. December the 4th, I feel like we've got a pair of shoes that we've been hearing about for the longest time, and that is Westside's Gunn's collaboration on the song.
These are fire. I'm literally hoping that my local sneaker boutique, Sneaker Junkies, that I got the steel tints from, I'm hoping they get these, man. I'm gonna one of these actually gonna be dropping soon. So I'm gonna have to call these dudes probably like Monday and see what's going on with them. And if they do get these, I hope they don't raffle them. I really do, because what's that other dude's name, man? Dang, I can't think of his name right now. What's the other dude that be doing all this, the Saucony collab? Somebody's gonna comment down below and tell me who he is. He came out with a Saucony that the colorways were similar. It says, "I'm busy, don't bother me," or "I'm sorry, but I'm busy." Who's that? What's that dude's name? Yeah, somebody's gonna comment down below. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But my sneaker boutique got that shoe. They actually raffled it, and nobody really entered for the raffle. So then they just put them out on the shelves, and then they sold out. So hopefully they learn from that release and say don't raffle, just first come, first serve these. I will be going after these if they first come, first serve. They give me Nickelodeon vibes. They really do. They bring me back to my childhood just looking at them, man. And I remember that's one of the only 1 out of 2 good things my mom did for me. She took me to Jamaica, but she also took me to Magic Studios. She took me to Orlando, and we went to Magic Kingdom and Orlando Studios, and we were actually on a TV show, Guts. But, you know, I remember going to Nickelodeon, man. And I love Nickelodeon. I love Nick Jr. I love all the cartoons from the 90s that I grew up watching. So these colors are nostalgic. I gotta get this shoe.
The Pro Grid Triumph 4, the Super Fly God. Now, in terms of how these are going to be releasing, here's some like actual in-hand images of what they look like. Super colorful. I feel like it's very, how do I say this, J-Tip, Saucony type beat.
That's his name, J-Tip. Sorry, he said it for me.
It's just so many colors. Either way, it's definitely not bad. And if you like louder shoes, this is a pretty cool one to go for. Now, in terms of how they're going to release, it should be through Saucony and potentially some other retailers as well. I'd be on the lookout for raffles and stuff like that to load up very soon. But yeah, if you're after these, December 4th. Also on December 4th, we've got the entire Stranger Things and Nike collaboration on a bunch of different models.
Let's talk about Stranger Things. I watched the first season of the show, and I haven't watched it since when it went away. I guess it came back, right? But I didn't have as much discernment as I have now. That show is extremely demonic, man. I'm very careful of what I give my energy to and what type of energy goes into my household, because I'm sorry, I believe we're in spiritual warfare, especially now. We always have been, but especially now with social media and all these different TV shows and all this different weird energy that's being casted out. I'm very careful, man. I stopped watching Stranger Things, And I'm not purchasing any of their shoes, man, at all. Not doing it. A girl that was making things lift and levitate with her mind, man, that's wicked. That's witchcraft. Pass.
Models. I think we've got 5 in total, or 4 maybe. The women's field.
Like I said, guys, I know what Nike is about, man, but I'm not gonna overdo it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be buying collabs that I know are openly blatant, thrown in your face demonic. I know what is behind Nike, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just stick with the minimalistic stuff. You get what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stick with the normal stuff, the Jordans and the Nike retros. But once they start doing collabs and I know what's behind it, no, I'm not a part of it.
General high, these things are actually pretty cool. Kind of like.
I'm not gonna lie to you though, those Converses are tough. They bring me back to my childhood.
With McDonald's, like pretty much every other person on the planet, like we had Travis Scott, we even had Gay at one point, but there's just so many people collaborating with McDonald's, and I don't really get the whole McDonald's.
It ain't about get, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't even eat McDonald's, man. McDonald's, I don't even consider McDonald's real food. So the fact that we're still doing this is crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. This is super demonic, promoting this type of company. McDonald's is a demonic company. It really is, man. The food that they sell, that I don't even consider food, but we gotta call it food, it slowly kills people. We have too much evidence, man. Watch Super Size Me. Have you not seen the documentary Super Size Me? If you haven't seen it, you need to go and check it out. That's just one example of many. But there are plenty channels across YouTube that talk about how bad McDonald's is. There have even been workers. There was a viral video of a worker that showed you the box that the food comes in and the ingredients. It's not real food. This stuff is lab-made stuff. You hear about the stuff that's going on with Campbell's? How the CEO, whoever he was that worked for Campbell's, that said that it's 3D printed chicken? I believe this stuff is 3D printed as well before it comes to the restaurant. I believe they're 3D printing this food in the freaking lab. I'm telling you.
Collaboration thing. It almost feels like some kind of, I don't know, conspiracy where you get to a certain level in the industry of, you know, sneaker and fashion, then suddenly you get a knock on the door from McDonald's saying it's your time. Either way.
That was funny. It's true. All right, we got Gammas.
Hands on.
Nobody could deter me away from these. I'm not doing that stupid reserve thing through Snipes because I see the BS they're doing. I probably, you know what? I'll probably even go to Sneaker Junkies. I probably won't even go to Snipes for these. But definitely, I'm telling you right now, definite pickup. I only need 1 pair. As far as a double up with Gammas, Gamma 12s. Give me Gamma 12s, I'm doubling up. I'm doubling up easily because I had a fake pair of those. I bought those back when I didn't know nothing about sneakers, back when I didn't even walk into a sneaker store to purchase shoes. I had a fake pair rocking them like they were real. So yeah, I need 2 pairs. Please give me Gamma 12s. But yeah, these are no-brainer. For sure. You know one thing that I would really love? I wish they could bring these out, reimagine, and put Jordan coming down like how they did with the Rare Air 11s. That is my favorite feature or detail of the Rare Air 11s because I didn't like that shoe. One, because of the yellowing, and because I got one of my Winlike 86s. I'm not a fan of an all navy base Jordan 1. I don't like that. But I love the Jordan coming down on the side. If they could have put Jordan down on the side in that yellow, just to give us a little bit more, all these would be super nasty. Let me know if y'all agree with that.
So, understandably, I imagine they do a ton of pairs like they have done in the past, but even if they've done like 500,000 pairs previously, they still sell out. So I wouldn't expect these things to be like super easy walk in the park to try and grab. Now, it's going to be a full family size run like usual. Adult sizes are $235, which is steep. And then you've got kids and toddlers for $190 and $60. So
Nature's Bounty supplements you today.
I hate ads, guys. Lately, YouTube has been going crazy with the ads. Stupid. But what I want to talk about is the price point. So it is what it is. $235 for Gamma 11s. We know they keep going up, but just think about this. If you paid $220 for the black cats, right? $220 for the black cats before taxes. You go ahead and buy the Bugs Bunny 8s. Then the Gammas. I mean, we're talking about what? We're talking about like a good, like, that's like $750 within a 2-month period. That's crazy. That really is crazy, man.
$190 for a kid's pair, is that real? That's pretty insane.
That's crazy. That's why I'm patient. I'd rather wait and see if a sneaker's gonna go down on the secondary market before I go after it. Not every shoe you need to go after right away. Obviously, the ones that you know a little bit more limited, and we have discernment now. We have a lot of sneaker content creators that have their ears and connections with these managers of these sneaker stores. You can do your due diligence and call the managers of sneaker stores. Are these a limited run or what's going on? We know what pairs are limited. Steel 10, Shadow 10s. We know the Shadow 10s was a limited sneaker. A sneaker that is not going to go under retail at all, ever. So, you know, if you wanted that shoe, you should have went after it. But a Black Cat 4, the up and coming Gamma 11s, Cave Stone 4s prior, probably even the Bugs Bunny 8s. These are all going to be GRs. This is all stuff that you can pass up on and come back to a month, 2 months later, and they're still going to be either at retail or slightly under. So that's why I pass on a lot of this stuff too, guys, because I know I'm like, man, it may go under retail. You know, you just gotta kind of think about stuff, man. But a Gamma 11 is something where, you know, it's a holiday Jordan 11 release. A lot of people gonna go after these. You don't want to wait on 11. And 11s usually really don't. 11 highs don't really go under retail. So, you know, you just gotta, by now, if you've been collecting for a while now, you kind of know, you know? And if you don't know, you better find out.
Saying to me. Either way, Gamma 11s, big one. Let me know if you're going to be going for these. One that kind of slipped through the cracks, we do have a PSG Jordan collaboration dropping on December the 3rd, and that is on the Jordan 4 RM for the first one. They're doing 2 different sneakers, but we've...
No, only RM I like is the one I have, the all black ones. That's it. What is this?
They put a little bit more effort into this.
No.
Also dropping on the...
No. Hot garbage.
I mean, these are just so the same as the other ones. Like, I mean, it's clean. It's not bad. But I think really what they did was throw some red laces as an option and then also put a...
Honestly, man, if you're on the shorter side and this dude is not the tallest, this shoe should be a go for you. Because he's the type of dude where I feel like he could style things pretty well. Almost anything he could be able to style well. This should be a go for you. If you are short, on the shorter side, this is going to give you height, a good amount of height, man. Like, for real. Even like me, I'm like 5'10 and a half, 5'11. This would bring me up to 6 feet. That's why a lot of times, sometimes I like wearing Timbs and boots and stuff, because they give me a little extra height. That's how I see it. I don't like the shoe, I don't like the silhouette, but short kings, come on, man. Let me know.
Rose on the back. Maybe the Fear of Cut tab is a little bit of a different color as well, but to me they look practically identical to all of the other ones that drop. So if I was you, save some money and grab one of the other colorways that are like...
One thing I do like about the shoe, that like the silhouette, is the laces. I like when I tie my laces that they stay in place. Like, I don't got to keep fixing them and straightening them. It looks like on this shoe, like once you tie the laces, they're good. You don't have to worry about them anymore. I'm weird like that when it comes to little details.
Colorway is kind of okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it's like a bluish one. I feel like they could have done a better job at
Nope.
It has a little raffle.
These are tough, but let's be real. I know I'm not getting these. I know I'm not getting these for retail. And you already know how I feel about resale. So, on to the next. Undefeated? No, I passed on the 97s. I'm definitely not a fan of the 95s.
Complex Con, I can't really remember.
I honestly think the 97s look better with the Undefeated logos. Just because this shoe just reminds me of a pony compared to a horse. It's like a short, stubby version, like stubby. You know, the Air Max 97 is a lot longer because, you know, the Air Max 97 was based off of what? Japanese trains? Like a bullet. It's the fastest Japanese train, a silver bullet. So I just feel like the Undefeated logo just looks better on that model. That's just my opinion. To each his own, but that's how I feel. I do like the little toggle points to the laces on this though. I think it gives it a nice touch.
If they did, it was like super limited, but here you go. You're getting the Sail colorway, which personally is my favorite, and then the all over black pair, which I don't know, maybe you prefer.
It looks like a girl sneaker. Like the Sail pair definitely looks like a girl sneaker. But when they did the 90s, the 97s with this, it didn't. I don't know.
Because you can really see that green and red.
Crocs? No. I purchased 2 pairs of Crocs, and I don't even have anymore. I got rid of them. I would never wear Crocs ever again. I don't. I'd rather wear a Yeezy Slide or a moccasin. So no, not doing Crocs, man. What's this?
The dark mocha, a Ma Maniére collaboration, is coming very, very soon. It even has some kind of official images of them on foot. I'm not gonna lie, like the brown.
All right, this is the best image that I've seen of them so far, and I definitely like the brown on these. The brown on these are very, very nice. Very nice. As far as me going after these or wanting these, I don't know. It's not giving a must have or a must cop, but I do like them. I do like the brown on them. The suede on them looks nice. We'll see when we get closer to the release.
And the Ma Maniére kind of maroon color is really nice together. Like, look at this. It does look luxurious. But on foot, and certainly from a distance, it'll be very, very similar to those cave stones. So it's like, if you've already...
No, I don't see it. It's totally different. It's more of a brown, like a Travis Scott mocha high brown. It's not like the cave stones, in my opinion. Cave stones to me are closer to the shadow 10s, and to me.
Those really, are you going to be out there trying to get these things? I mean, you let me know down in the comment section. Don't get me wrong though, it is a really, really nice pair. December the 20th, we're getting the Nike GT Future Metallic Silver. This one is already loaded up to the Nike Sneakers app, and I feel like it's...
Bro, these are tough. I've liked this model ever, and I'm not even talking about the colorway, just the model. I've liked this model ever since I seen it on Wale. I'm not feeling the whole metallic silver thing. Like, if it comes out white and black, I'm grabbing them. But
going to be incredibly limited and hard to get.
This is what they do. Nike likes to play this game. Make them incredibly limited and hard to get. Why not just mass produce them so everybody who wants them can get them? Like, Nike is so focused on hype and chaos, it's not even funny. That's why I say if I can't get a shoe, just on to the next one. Like, yeah, I like these. I want my having these, but now hearing that, okay, it is what it is. I'm not going to cry over it. I'm not going to run out and pay resale. No.
It feels like that's the long...
I will wait until they come out with a colorway that's a GR colorway that they mass produce. And if they never do that, then the shoe is just not for me.
Strategy with this pair of shoes. I would love to try them out. I'd love to try this colorway out because it's also like all over reflective, so when you hit it with a flash, it looks insane. If you're after these, they're, yeah, December the 20th, just cross your fingers if you really like them. Also on December the 20th, we've got the Jordan 8 Bugs Bunny returning, and we also have some...
Like Ice Cube said on Friday, yes. Yes.
Images. Let me show you a little image of the lineup of all of the different restocks. Here's a little diagram of all of the different Bugs Bunny 8s that have dropped. Obviously the last one in 2013, and this is the...
I don't care. The reason why I don't care because I don't have any of the prior releases. I could have got the 2013, but I passed. So I don't care. I'm getting these. I don't care about the prior releases. This is gonna be my first Bugs Bunny 8. Need them.
Remastered version, which to me just looks identical. Like, is there really that much change? But yeah, another big release, especially for OGs. They're gonna love this one. But yeah, December the 20th for these. Now, we don't have an exact release date for this one, but the Costco dunks are coming very, very soon. Now, as of...
I talked to my local Costco. Doesn't sound like they're getting them. As a Costco member, and I actually really do like Costco, and I like Kirkland products. I like these. This is not something I would jump out the window over though. You know, they're just like eh. As far as the resale market, I don't see these doing nothing too crazy in the resale market. I'd be surprised if they, you know, go for a high number. If you look at all the previous SBs that have been released this year, I don't see these really doing anything crazy. I mean, to me, between the Haley Wilson and the Rodeo Cowboy SB, those are two of the best SBs that have released this year. And those aren't even going for crazy resale numbers. So seeing a Costco dunk, I don't see it. You know? I don't see it doing anything crazy.
right now, I think the general like release guideline is holiday 2025, so that literally means they've either going to be dropping them in the next like couple days, or most likely it's going to be a December release. These are the official images. They retail for 130 bucks. It's got people going crazy for the Costco dunks. Now, I think they might be a Costco exclusive, even though these do look like Nike Sneakers app official images, so maybe we'll get a Nike Sneakers release, but I think as of right now, you got to be a Costco member to grab these things. But yeah, unfortunately, no exact release date on them. Just keep your eyes open because these should be dropping very, very soon. December the 11th, we're getting the Converse Shea Christmas edition. The 001s looking...
No, 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 and no. Like I said before, man, these sneakers look like registered nurse sneakers. Like I could picture a nurse wearing these. Or I don't care what colorway they come out with. A nurse would probably wear these in the holiday season because this is giving like Christmas vibes, but all of them are trash. I do not like the makeup of these at all. No. No, no, no. This red one in particular, if they didn't do the green zipper and the green number on the front, it would look like Count Dracula. Like some Count Dracula shoes. Like cape and all. Red cape and all. Fangs. Blood dripping out the corner of the mouth. No.
Crazy. It's all over red with the green zipper and the branding. Weirdly, they're saying December the 11th up here, but then they're also saying December the 4th down here. So not entirely sure. Just keep your eyes open because they might drop early on December the 4th. Next one is the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack Chase B collaboration, which was originally supposed...
I really do like these guys. I really, really do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of the Travis Scott lows or any of the previous Jumpman Jacks he's come out with, but this one in particular, especially with that glow in the dark sole, I really like these.
To drop in November. However, I just don't think it's happening now. I think it's going to be, well, actually, I think they were originally supposed to drop in October, then November, but I think they are going to be dropping in December. We saw Travis Scott tease these things on his Instagram stories, so the release is right around the corner. We know that for a fact, but as of right now, this is an undisclosed release date in December. It might even be a Travis Scott website exclusive.
Usually this dude, I always see whoever this is posting early photos. Usually his socks match the shoe. I don't know what made him want to wear the gold lion head with these socks. I'm surprised he didn't do like a green or a pink. I would have done pink, white with a pink lion head to match with that Jumpman.
Like the fragments
look like we got some ostrich leather, ostrich prints, kind of looking leather on the side. That glow in the dark midsole though, chef's kiss.
To wait and see, but I do just get the feeling like this is going to be a very, very limited pair of Jumpman Jacks. Either way, again, no exact release date on them, but I mean, God, it's probably going to be the coolest Jumpman Jack to release thus far. Nardwuar and Nike are dropping their dunk collaboration, their SB dunk collaboration, very, very soon.
I like these. I don't like Nardwuar. He's a weirdo and he's a celebrity worshiper, but a celebrity idolizer, you know, all this stuff about celebrities, rappers and stuff, every time I tell you they're blown away by what you know, he's a weirdo. But I do like this shoe. It's definitely different. And definitely be something different to stand out in my whole complete collection. I don't have nothing plaid or anything like that. I like these. I like these a lot. Unfortunately, my SB, my local skate shop dropped the ball on the rest of their releases for the rest of this year. So we're gonna have to see how this goes. Purchasing these, but I like these.
Soon. So there was a couple like early releases at different locations, but the main Nike Sneakers app release is going to be on December the 9th. Retail is $140 and the details on here are so cool. I think this is going to be a massive release. Like people are really going to want this pair and I think it's really cool. Like there's so many little Nardwuar details on them that I love these things and I think they look absolutely insane, but also just, you know, it's cool that these things exist. Some other speculative releases that should be dropping in December. First one is the Air Max Goa Dome, basically the cow print ones and the pony hair ones. We know that
these are tough. These give me early 2000 vibes, man. I remember Max B, and he out now, man. Shout out to Max B being out, but Max B, I remember him wearing these ACG boots, mainly the all black ones back in the day. These definitely bring back nostalgia, but now as far as how my style is and how I dress, these would be a pass, but it's just cool just seeing them.
We've been waiting on these for a while, but they should be dropping in December. And honestly, I think with all of the Go-A-Dome hype that's going on right now, Wale getting his colorway, Yeet getting a collaboration, I think these are going to be super hype.
Bro, the black pair is super, super tough. Like, the more I'm looking at it, it's just growing on me. But it's all black. I mean, it's nothing special. I have an all black boot. The pony hair is tough, though. They're really, really tough. Unfortunately, a lot of these collabs and stuff, all these collabs are just not going to be something you could walk in the shelves and pick up, or something you could line up for it. And as long as you're early, you'll get your size. It's just not that. And I believe we need to see more of that, man. We need to see more collabs. Nike collabs, Jordan collabs, even a Chase B. We need to see these stuff, even if it's a limited size run, hitting retailers. Because all this online raffle and stuff, this stuff is corny. Like, they're literally forcing people to stay on their phones. Like, Nike and a lot of these sneaker brands, they don't want people outside. They don't want people being in line and communicating with each other and chopping it up. Because if they did, a lot of these collabs would be at least sneaker boutiques, at least the mom and pop shops. Come on, man. You know? I feel like at some point, Foot Locker is gonna have to shut down. Especially, that's why we heard this rumor about Dick's buying Foot Locker and all that stuff, because there's just nothing that people are running to the mall for anymore. You know, a lot of stuff people could get at home just on their phone, just at the fingertips of their laptop or their cell phone, and it's boring. We need to get people outside, get more people back outside, man. Unfortunately, a lot of these major releases, Black Cat 4s, Taxi 12s, French Blue 12s, Mellow 12s, Cave Stones, a lot of these releases, a lot of people will stay at home. A lot of people aren't coming out for these releases. They know they could get it online on their phone, or they know they could wait until it goes on sale. So, you know, Nike needs to do better in the aspect, man, of these collabs. For real, for real. Just relying on the sneakers app is not right.
I freaking love them. I'd wear this pony hair one. Why not? Fortunately, as of right now, no specific.
And then another thing is, me personally, I don't know about you, but I don't like my email being filled. Every morning I go and I clear out my email. The more raffles you enter to, the more these different websites, these HEG websites and all these other weird collabs, whatever websites you go to, the more emails you're going to get. And I do not like my email flooded. You know, once you happen to go to a new website and you win the shoe off of there, now they're emailing you all their other releases, new clothing. You got to go and delete it. Like, I don't want nothing from you guys. I just want the one shoe I purchased. Leave me alone. That's how I be feeling.
Release date just at some point in December for $230. And then another speculative one is the Pharrell Triple Black Jellyfish.
I'm done with Pharrell, man. I would never purchase a jellyfish. I don't know who Pharrell thinks he is. Like, seriously. Coming out with an $85,000 Louis Vuitton boot. Man, this man already told you he was for the alphabet community anyway with that Happy song. You think that Happy song was just about being happy, jumping up around, dancing, and loving life? No. What Happy was a term back then for the alphabet community, and that's what Pharrell used it as. Wake up, people. This man is zesty. Y'all going out, some people going out here running out to buy his shoes, the new jellyfish and all this stuff, and it's the same thing like designer. That's why Pharrell has gotten the hype he's gotten, or pretty much the contract he's gotten with Louis Vuitton, because he's one of them. Yes, all those designer dudes are openly gay men, and so is Pharrell. You people just don't want to see it or believe it, either, if not both. I don't know. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. This video is way longer than I want it to be. Wait, maybe we got one more. Let's see if he's talking about anything else. Nope, that's pretty much it, guys. So y'all comment down below, man. Let me know what y'all looking for to go after, too. How y'all feel about stuff that I talked about in this video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace and love.